In Season 2 of the popular Netflix series Squid Game, the frontman, who was the main enemy in Season 1, surprisingly infiltrates the games as Player 001. The frontman, whose real name is In-ho, is presented to viewers in a completely different perspective during Squid Game Season 2. Years have passed since the conclusion of Squid Game Season 1, when Gi-hun made a commitment to cease the games. This promise set up a high-stakes second season by putting Gi-hun and In-ho against one another. Gi-hun reappears as Player 456 in Squid Game Season 2, where he tries to assist other players in surviving. The most unexpected development in Squid Game Season 2 is when In-ho also entered the game as Player 001. As a result, during Squid Game Season 2, Gi-hun collaborates with In-ho without realizing that he is the evil frontman. Gi-hun's collaboration with In-ho implies that his strategy to terminate the games was doomed from the start and paves the way for a significant betrayal at the conclusion of Squid Game Season 2. Gi-hun is cautioned against attempting to halt the games in Squid Game Seasons 1 and 2. Gi-hun, on the other hand, ignores this and searches for the individual who recruits players for the games for years. After completing his mission successfully, he eventually runs into the front man once more. However, things don't always go as planned, so In-ho lets Gi-hun play the games again with a different group of participants. Throughout Squid Game Season 2, In-ho had multiple opportunities to murder Gi-hun, but it's obvious that he wants to see him play the games once more. Since he is genuinely playing the games with Gi-hun, In-ho keeps a careful eye on him in Squid Game Season 2. Even Gi-hun's plan to organize an insurrection against the masked men is something he participates in. In-ho decides to return to his position as the frontman after following Gi-hun till they eventually arrive at the manager's office. Gi-hun is unaware that In-ho is playing with him during Season 2 of Squid Game. In-ho enjoyed seeing Gi-hun lose his battle against the masked men because he knew he could ruin his strategy to terminate the games. In-ho's devotion to the games has been demonstrated by his acts. In order to safeguard the games in Squid Game Season 1, he even shot his own brother. Thus, in Squid Game Season 2, it is clear that he never thinks about truly siding with Gi-hun. In order to gradually crush Gi-hun's spirit, In-ho prefers to be as near to him as possible. At the end of Squid Game Season 2, the frontman made it apparent to Gi-hun that his hero campaign would never succeed, despite the fact that he hasn't yet disclosed who he is. Gi-hun has already been cautioned by In-ho that attempting to stop the games would be futile. The players have more opportunities than ever to vote to stop the games in Squid Game Season 2, but they consistently decide to go on. As a result, In-ho is able to see in real time as Gi-hun loses faith in his teammates. Many of the players in Squid Game Season 2 are driven by greed and keep voting to play one more game. But some players listen to Gi-hun and realize they must quit. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more videos.